Hey and welcome to the daily Manchester United news show. Let's begin with our daily news. Erik Ten Hag admits Anthony Martial is really important for Man United. Manchester United manager Erik Ten Hag has admitted that Anthony Martial has to work on his fitness, having struggled with regular injuries in the current campaign. The Frenchman has endured a difficult season with the Red Devils and has been out of action with four separate injuries. He is currently nursing a leg concern. This has ruled him out of the first leg of the Carabao Cup semi-final at Nottingham Forest, and Ten Hag has acknowledged that the club need him fit once more. Speaking in his pre-match presser, Ten Hag said that the Frenchman has been unlucky with injuries and added that he is really important to the way United play. The Dutch tactician added that the club needed him back on the pitch to be successful. He told ManUnited.com, "He has to work on that. In that fact, I agree. He has to be more available. He can't do anything for it in that sense. It's sometimes also bad luck, but sometimes you don't really know the cause, what is the reason behind it. But when he is there, he is really important for us because we play our best football when he is available. He has to be aware of that as well. If we want to be successful, we need him, and the first thing is he has to be available." Martial has played just 700 minutes of first-team football under Ten Hag this term, but has been impressive with 5 goals and 2 assists. Aside from his goal involvements, he has also excelled with his link-up play in the final third, and he was sorely missed against Arsenal last weekend. While Wout Weghorst was decent with his hold-up play, Martial would have been a bigger threat to the Gunners' backline with his direct running. He won't play any part against Forest tonight, but hopefully it won't be long before he makes his return. The €15 million rated star is running out of time to prove his credentials. If his injury woes continue, United will eventually sign a Marcus striker to replace him. Erik Ten Hag explains why Marcus Rashford should sign a new Manchester United contract. Erik Ten Hag has told Marcus Rashford that Manchester United is the best place for him to continue his career. United last month triggered the one-year option in Rashford's contract to tie him to the club until 2024 and have started discussions with his representatives over an improved deal. Rashford, 25 years old, has scored 17 goals for United this term, including 9 in his last 9 games, and is certain to be offered an increase on the £200,000 a week contract he signed in July 2019. Paris Saint-Germain chairman Nasser El Khalifi confirmed the League One side's interest in Rashford last month, and the United forwards agent and brother Dwayne Maynard met PSG officials in August. Ten Hag said of the negotiations, "The last I can't answer. It's confidential about talks between clubs and players. I think he understands Man United is his club, that's first. And also, in this environment, in this team, he is playing his best football. He is improving, and that is about him, because he is working on the good things. He is giving 100% energy, and he has a good plan. And I think also in this team, he can bring his qualities, so this team can help him be in the right position to score goals when he is good at. This team is constructed like this so that his qualities come in front. So I think he knows that, but definitely he is important for us. If we want to get the success we want, we need him. I hope that all our players can generate interest from clubs, because that means we do a good job and the team is outperforming, so that is what we are aiming for. Then I would say this is the best place to be, because we want to construct the best team, first in England, then in Europe, and then the world." United travel to the City Ground for their League Cup semi-final first leg tonight for the first time since they thrashed Nottingham Forest 8-1 in February 1999. Wout Weghorst wants to stay at Manchester United beyond end of loan spell. Manchester United striker Wout Weghorst has voiced his desire to remain at Old Trafford beyond the end of his loan spell. Weghorst cut short his temporary stay at Besiktas when United expressed their interest. After a brief period of haggling between United, Burnley and Besiktas, Erik ten Hag finally got his man. The Dutch striker has shown positive glimpses in his first two games in a United shirt against Crystal Palace and Arsenal, although he admits more is needed from him. Weghorst told ID via Sport Witness that his primary responsibility is to score goals, and that is what the manager brought him in for. The 30-year-old also revealed that he is aware of doubters who question his ability to be the man to lead United's attack. Weghorst said, "Of course I want to stay, but first I have to make sure I can be of value to the team and this club. In the end, it's very simple. As a striker, you are judged by goals." He, Erik ten Hag, indicated that attacking reinforcements were desirable. A striker, a number 9, such a type was sought to add to the selection, and then it's simple, the best plays. I have to force it to make minutes. The 19-capped Netherlands international backed himself to make his mark at United and is determined to force his way to the top of the pecking order, despite competition from Antony Martial up front. He added that he scored goals at every club he's been in and that he will continue to do so at United. Weghorst is sure the goals will come and will only worry when he starts missing the big chances created for him. Erik ten Hag opted against recalling Manchester United youngster Amad Diallo from Sunderland loan. Manchester United manager Erik ten Hag has opted against recalling Amad Diallo from his Sunderland loan in the ongoing transfer window, according to Sunderland Echo. The 20-year-old has been in fine form for the Black Cats this season. There have been suggestions of the Ivory Coast international returning to the Red Devils this month. The Red Old Trafford side had the option to bring the youngster back to the club. However, the deadline to trigger his return has now passed. As a result, the forward will spend the rest of the campaign in Tyneside. Ten Hag is hoping to get Amad back for a pre-season. In the current campaign, the Ivorian has featured 22 times in all competitions, scoring 7 goals and providing 2 assists. The 20-year-old signed for United in the summer of 2020 from Atalanta. He spent half a season on loan at the Serie A outfit and joined the Red Devils in January 2021. Subsequently, the youngster made his debut for the Old Trafford side in the first leg of the round of 32 against Real Sociedad in the Europa League. The forward came on as a substitute late in the game in the 4-0 win. However, opportunities have been few and far between for Amad in Manchester. In the previous campaign, the 20-year-old went on loan to Rangers for the second half of the season. Amad has great potential. Hopefully, the Ivorian will come back to United in great shape and will get the opportunity to prove himself. Manchester United youngster Charlie Savage agrees loan deal with Forest Green Rovers. Manchester United youngster Charlie Savage is set to join Forest Green Rovers on loan for the remainder of the season. The 19-year-old, who is the son of former Wales international Robbie Savage, is an academy product of United. After impressing with his performances for the youth team, he made his senior debut in December 2021. However, the youngster is yet to feature in a competitive match-day squad under manager Erik ten Hag. According to BBC Sport, Savage has agreed a loan deal with Forest Green until the end of the season. He reportedly sparked interest from several EFL clubs but opted to join the League One club. Savage reportedly wants to secure more game time to boost his international chances with Wales. United haven't been very active in the January transfer window, signing Jack Butland and Wout Weghorst on loan to date. United have not been averse to sending players on loan to further their development in recent times. Shola Shortiri has left Old Trafford on loan to Butland Wanderers, while Savage has also agreed to join Forest Green for the rest of the season. We could see a few more loan departures from United before the transfer window closes. Zidane Iqbal is a talented youngster who has been capped by Iraq, but a temporary spell away from Old Trafford could benefit him. Antony Elanga is another player linked with a loan exit in January. Antony admits he is seeking to evolve as criticism continues to mount. Manchester United winger Antony has pledged in a candid social media post to do better. Antony became the Eredivisie's record signing when he joined United in a €95 million deal from Ajax a day before last summer's transfer deadline, and whilst his goal tally has been respectable for the Red Devils, 5 in 19 games, a lack of assists and series of lackluster performances have seen him face mounting criticism from fans and pundits. Judging by his tweet, Antony could be his own worst critic and has vowed to improve. Important week for us, he started. Seeking to evolve to give my best to the team, it has always been a dream to be here, and I will give all I have to honor this club cause we are stronger together. The Brazilian has failed to contribute a single goal or assist in the last 8 top-flight appearances for the Red Devils. His recent displays in the 3-2 defeat at Arsenal was disappointing as he failed to show his quality on the ball. He was replaced by Fred after 71 minutes. Former United star Gary Neville was unimpressed and slammed the winger's display at the Emirates Stadium. Neville's former teammate Rio Ferdinand also hit out at the forward while analyzing United's performance on his YouTube channel. Antony needs time to adjust to the Premier League. The 22-year-old has plenty of time to flourish. The English top flight is widely regarded as one of the toughest in the world, and many players have struggled after moving there. United also signed Casemiro, Eriksen, Martinez and Malacia last summer, and they have all been impressive. Manager Erik Ten Hag rates Antony very highly and starts him regularly. The right winger has disappointed for United, but he is working very hard on his game. He boasts tremendous pace and a vast array of skills. The Brazilian can become a big star at Old Trafford, but fans and pundits need to be patient with him. Erik Ten Hag opens up on Manchester United star Antony, claiming he can do better. Erik Ten Hag has opened up about Manchester United winger Antony, claiming he can do better. Antony has shown signs of inconsistency since making the move to Manchester United, but it was never going to be easy making the step up to the Premier League. Adapting to a new lifestyle and culture is always difficult, but stepping up from the Eredivisie to the Premier League makes it even more challenging. Ten Hag has now spoken out on the performances of Antony, praising the Brazilian but also demanding that he shows signs of improvement. Ten Hag said, "He can do better. I see space for improvement and, for instance, and I think you notice, we want him to be more direct, more involved, but the team is performing better if he is on the pitch, and that is a good thing, a good base to build further on. I think he already makes improvement. He scored some goals, he scored in his first 3 games, now he scores against Everton and Charlton, so he has an impact." Ten Hag sets high demands of his players on and off the pitch. We saw with Marcus Rashford recently that you can't be ill-disciplined off the pitch if you want to be playing games, and his demands are creating an improved atmosphere at the club. Manchester United have performed exceptionally over the last few months, and demanding improvements from Antony is completely fair. Big boost for Man United, with Martin Zubimendi eyeing Premier League move. Manchester United have been handed a big boost in signing Real Sociedad midfielder Martin Zubimendi amid his preference to play in the Premier League. The 23-year-old has been in fine form for Sociedad this campaign. He has played a crucial role for the La Liga outfit, who are currently third in their league table. His progress has caught the eye of Spanish giants Barcelona, but it's now reported that the midfielder has his sights on moving to the English top flight. Zubimendi, who has a release clause worth €60 million in his contract, is focused on staying with Sociedad until the summer before switching clubs. Barcelona have identified Zubimendi as a replacement for Sergio Busquets this summer. In the pre-match presser before the Copa del Rey quarter-final tie against Sociedad, manager Xavi Hernandez described him as a great player. However, their hopes of signing him could be dashed due to his Premier League ambition. Premier League leaders Arsenal are interested in signing Zubimendi, but it won't surprise us if United enter the pursuit, having monitored him this campaign. Zubimendi faced United twice during the Europa League group stage. Manager Erik ten Hag is reportedly a big admirer and could urge the club to sign him. The Spaniard is a defensive midfielder by trade. He has averaged 2 tackles per league game this season while winning over 70% of his aerial duels. He has been pretty good with his distribution as well, with an 85% accuracy, but his main strength has been his tireless work rate over 90 minutes. Zubimendi could be seen as a strong competitor to Casemiro for the number 6 role next season. We could also see the duo playing together in midfield. Scott McTominay is expected to leave the club in the summer, and his departure should provide United with some of the funds required to land Zubimendi. I will be uploading daily Man United news show, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.